Boeing CEO's DIY 737 challenge, will he bolt or bust? In a twist that could only be described as plain ridiculous, the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers, IMA, in Missouri and Illinois has thrown Boeing's latest contract offer out the window, presumably one of those tiny, non-opening airplane windows. The union, representing thousands of rivet-wielding, wrench-twirling workers, slammed the proposal, citing irreconcilable differences and a fundamental lack of respect for the art of rivet placement. Yes, folks, this is no ordinary labor dispute, this is a high-flying farce of epic proportions. The offer that didn't take off. Boeing's contract reportedly included a 2% pay raise over 5 years, which union leaders dismissed as insulting and barely enough to buy a single in-flight pretzel. In response, the union fired back with demands that would make even the most seasoned negotiator choke on their complimentary beverage, a 500% raise, unlimited vacation days, and the right to veto any aircraft design deemed too pointy. Because nothing says worker empowerment like having a say in whether the nose cone looks a little too aggressive, Boeing's executives, meanwhile, were left scratching their heads, or perhaps polishing their golf clubs. "We thought we were being generous," one anonymous suit reportedly whined. "We even offered to fix the break room vending machines so they don't eat your quarters." What more could they possibly want? Clearly, the corporate brass underestimated the power of a workforce fueled by stale coffee and righteous indignation. Turbulence ahead. The rejection has sent shockwaves through the aerospace industry, with analysts warning of a potential strike that could bring Boeing's production lines to a screeching halt. Aviation expert Buckle Up Buttercup, yes, that's his real name, at least for the purposes of this satire, called it a disaster, noting, if these workers walk out, we might see delays in the 797 Dreamliner, which is already 6 years late and $10 billion over budget. At this rate, it'll be delivered by carrier pigeon. Not content to stop at mere rejection, the union upped the ante with a challenge straight out of a reality TV show. They've demanded that Boeing CEO David Calhoun personally assemble a 737 MAX in under an hour to prove his commitment. "If he can do it, we'll talk," declared union spokesperson Rivet McRivetface, a name that screams both authority and a love for industrial hardware. "If he can't, we're walking." Calhoun, a man more comfortable with buzzwords than bolt cutters, responded with characteristic flair, "I'm confident that through synergistic collaboration and leveraging our core competencies, we can reach a mutually beneficial agreement." Also, does anyone know how to use a torque wrench? Spoiler alert, he doesn't. Sources say his last DIY project was a PowerPoint deck titled Maximizing Shareholder Value Through Inspirational Platitudes, Social Media Showdown and a Paper Plane Plot. As the standoff intensifies, both sides have taken to the digital skies. The union launched a campaign with the hashtag #BoeingBusters, featuring memes of machinists wielding oversized wrenches like superheroes. Boeing countered with #We Build Planes Not Drama, a slogan so tone-deaf it could star in its own in-flight movie. Passengers, meanwhile, are left wondering if their next flight will come with a side of picket line popcorn. In a final, gloriously absurd twist, the union has threatened to start its own airline, Union Air, with the tagline "We fly, you cry." The proposed fleet? Paper airplanes, naturally, crafted with the precision of 1,000 disgruntled machinists. All flights would remain grounded until Boeing caves, proving once and for all that the pen, or paper plane, is mightier than the corporate sword. Fasten your seatbelts. As this saga hurtles toward an uncertain conclusion, one thing is crystal clear: this is a turbulence-filled ride no one saw coming. Will Boeing buckle under the pressure? Will the union soar to new heights of absurdity? Or will passengers just be stuck watching safety videos narrated by machinists muttering, "If we built this plane, it'd still be on the ground"? Stay tuned, and keep your tray tables up, things are about to get bumpy.